Hey guys, it's Jumpy Riot X, and today I'm doing my first project pan. My goal is to use them up within the next like 2 to 3 months, like at the most. So I have some skincare, I have some makeup, so let's start with the makeup. The first is this Becca First Light Priming Filter. So I might have about maybe 2 uses yet left of this, and I have actually enjoyed using it. It's one of the nice like lotion moisturizer type feeling primers. It doesn't feel like real silicone-y or anything like that. In fact, it doesn't feel silicone-y at all, which is what I like about it. I don't notice what the purple does, to be completely honest, but it's a nice primer. All right, the next are 2 concealers. So the first is the MAC Studio Waterweight Concealer. This was one of my favorite concealers of 2018. It's fantastic, especially if you have dry under eyes or if you're aging like me. This is in the shade NC20 and I really enjoyed using it. I actually like to use it under my foundation instead of on top. I just think it works really nice. It's nice either way, but I like that way particularly. I feel like I'm just about to the halfway point. I don't know if I'll make, I mean, I've got to make it in 3 months. I mean, if I can't use this much in 3 months, I mean, what the hell? All right, the next is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I can kind of see a little bit of a line and I feel like it might be like around here. I don't know if I can get away with this in 3 months, especially because I have this, like I'll be switching off between the two. I'm gonna give it my best though, because this is great too. This was also one of my 2018 favorite concealers. All right, the next are 2 foundations. The first is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Lasting Foundation in the shade Neutral 2. I've really enjoyed using this. It's kind of a natural matte finish, but it's like a soft matte. It doesn't dry you out or anything. And the other is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage. I've added this because it's been sitting here waiting to be put in my project pan, but I actually just used this up today. So woo, win for me. And the shade of this is 6.5 Nude. I've already repurchased this, but I purchased it in a shade darker because this is a little too light and yellow for my skin. So I'm hoping that one works a little better, although that one actually looks a little warm. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. But that's great, I've finished my first product. The next foundation is from Beauty Blender. This is the Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation. The shade I have is 2.2. I love this foundation. I'm definitely at the halfway point, or almost to. When this settles, I can see a little better, but I've shaken it for some reason. This is very nice. It's probably one of my favorite foundations, and I'll definitely repurchase it when I'm done. The next is from Lancome. This is the Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow. It has SPF, and it is in the shade 02C Blonde. It's like a cool nude shade. I love this, and I actually use this as a primer sometimes too, so I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to use this up. I haven't made much of a dent in it, unfortunately, because I have so many things to use. A lot of things get lost in the pile, but I'm determined to finish some of this shit because it's just getting out of hand. All right, the next is from Physicians Formula. This will be the second butter bronzer that I finish. It's in the shade Bronzer, and it's one of my favorite bronzers, or it's one of my favorite contour bronzers. This is fantastic. If you haven't tried this, what are you doing with your life? All right, the next is the Milani Eyeshadow Primer. This is one of my favorite eye primers. I'm definitely about to here. I can kind of see it in the shadow. I should be okay to finish this up. The next is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer in Enigma. Now, I feel like this is okay, but at the same time, I kind of feel like this might be expired because the shade is a little deeper than I feel like it should be. So I might end up having to get rid of this like pretty soon because I can also kind of feel like it's not performing the way it used to. So this might be getting to its expired stage. You know what, I'm completely lying. It's definitely expired because it's only lasts for 6 months and I've definitely had it at least a year. So I'm just waiting to throw it away, to be completely honest. The next is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I have the shade Fair. I've hit pan. This is a favorite for me for under the eyes. It's very finely milled. It looks beautiful on the skin. It's great for all over too, but I particularly like it under the eyes because it's a little lighter. It has a little bit of a brightening effect. It's one of my favorites. I would definitely repurchase it. The next is another powder. This is by The Balm. This is the Photo Balm Powder Foundation. I have the shade Light. I feel like I'm just about to hit pan on it. I used it today to set my makeup. It's a really nice powder foundation. I have no complaints about it so far. And it's definitely, these are definitely the main ones that I reach for normally. Even if I wasn't doing a project pan, these are like my no-brainer powders. All right, and the last few things are skincare. There's not many, so don't run away yet. All right, the first is the toner that I use every day that I do my makeup. This is what I put on before, after I cleanse, and before I moisturize or add serum or whatever. This is the Dear Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. Balances the pH, deeply moisturizing. I don't know about the moisturizing part, it's just kind of a balancing toner. People rave about this. It's fine, I just don't think it's amazing. But I mean, it's good. And I'm down to about here, so I'm almost there. The next is the Andalou Naturals Turmeric and Sea Enlighten Serum. This is for brightening. It's a serum. Again, I use it every time I do my makeup. After I apply this and before I apply my moisturizer, I will use this. And as you can see, I'm at the good halfway point, so getting close. All right, the next is a toner. This is by The Ordinary. This is the Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution, pH 3.6. This is a fantastic glycolic toner. I wash my face, wait for it to dry, put this on, then do my serums, my oils, my moisturizer, what have you. This is great. It makes your skin feel really soft. It kind of lightly, it's a light chemical exfoliator, if you will. I highly recommend. And I usually use this at night. So as you can see, I'm, again, almost to the good halfway point. So I don't use this every day, so this has taken me a little long to get to this point, but either way, I'm on my way. All right, the next was a recommendation. I talk about my friend Ailey a lot on my channel, and it's pretty much because we tend to like the same things. So on her recommendation, I tried this. This is the QRX Labs Niacinamide and Retinol Serum. This is 2 ounces. It has niacinamide, 1% retinol, vitamin E, jojoba oil, and organic hyaluronic acid. I've liked this as well. I put this on at night after my toner, or I'm sorry, I wash my face, I skip toners on the nights that I use this. After it dries, I put on my moisturizer. And this is about to here. So not at the half point yet, but I have been enjoying using it, so I have no doubt that it'll get there. This is one of my favorite products ever. I heard about this from Gothamista, Renee. You listen to her for 5 minutes and you know that she knows what the fuck she's talking about. If you haven't heard of her or you're into like K-beauty or Asian skincare, like go over to her channel listed below. She's incredible. Anyway, she got me onto this. This is the Stratea Liquid Gold, and it's kind of like it can be used alone as a moisturizer or like kind of as a serum. You can use it under your moisturizer and then add your moisturizer on top for like an extra burst of hydration. It has ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids. It kind of like, it's a barrier. It protects moisture from leaving your skin, if you will. It's one of my favorite things. I will definitely repurchase when it's gone, and as you can see, I'm a little bit below the halfway point. All right, the next is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. This smells like, why did I smell the bottle? This smells like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, but not as sickeningly sweet. I got this from Sephora. Now, mind you, this is more something I would use in the summer because it's a lighter kind of gel formula, and I tend to be drier in the winter months. So what I do in the winter when I use stuff like this, like a gel lighter moisturizer, I'll use it before my regular heavier moisturizer. I layer a lot of shit, and it has made an amazing difference in my skin. So anyway, I can definitely get through this, but I mean, I'm definitely not quite to the halfway mark. My son's about to walk into the house, so hold on. All right, the next thing is by Teal, and this is the Green Tea Facial Scrub. They actually sent me this to try and review, and I ended up really liking it. And it's about halfway gone. No, maybe not quite halfway, but I tend to use this on mornings that, like on days that I do my makeup. Normally I'll just wash my face with water if I'm not doing any makeup, but if I am doing makeup, I exfoliate beforehand so I have like a clean canvas, or a smooth canvas, and this is what I like to do it with. So very good product, highly recommend. The next is the Blythe Press Serum, the Tundra Chaga for ultimate nutrition and firmness. This is a solid serum. It's kind of like pudding. I'm definitely to the halfway mark. I really enjoyed using this. It sinks into your skin like crazy good. I can definitely finish this in 3 months. Probably like closer to 2 even. And the last product is one of my favorite things ever. This is the Yarong Whitening Blue Oil Serum. This is actually great if you have troubled skin, acne prone skin. It's an oil that works against acne but also hydrates your skin. It like combats the bacteria, it calms. It's a fantastic product. I got this on ololly.com. Again, it was Renee from Gothamista's recommendation. This is a pretty pricey oil, so I just got the small one to try it, and I ended up loving it. I actually add just a drop into my moisturizer, put it on, and it does the job of what this does with my moisturizer. So that was it. So it's a pretty big, a bunch of stuff to use up, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I can do it. So anyway, that was it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.